If you have clicked on this video, I know you're looking for the best people to employ for your business. And according to the people I interacted with, whom I think have found the ideal employees for their business, this is what they looked at for before they employ such people. And the first one is they found people who were very passionate and loved what they are going into. Yes, this one I can attest it myself. Personally, what I do is I always want the day to break very early so that I can quickly go there and be working on the farm. So I can just wake up around 5, 4, 5, still be checking my time to see that it is 6, then I can go to the farm. It is not being like you are forced to go and do it. You are doing it willingly. You love it and you love to see yourself doing that particular work. So if it is, let's say, a livestock and in your side, a pig farming, if you are very passionate about it, you have patience for everything that is happening on the farm. Sometimes you will be sweeping or cleaning the pen and a pig will just be pooping. You have to wait, fold your arms this way, wait for it to finish, then you go back to sweep it. But if you employ somebody who's not passionate or does not love the work at all, what the person even does is that once he's about to sweep and he sees that the pig is pooping that way, they quickly leave the place and move somewhere else to clean and might not even return to where the pig has already messed up. Understand? So usually looking for people who are very passionate and that you don't have to force them to do the work is always the best. And with this, sometimes it takes trial and errors. Somebody will recommend somebody to you. You can begin to advise this person, talk to the person, taking them through trainings and even work the process with them. Yet they do the same thing they are doing because they are not passionate and it's been like they are being forced to do the work to survive. So looking for people who are always passionate and proactive is always the best because such people, whether you are there or not, they know that they're supposed to attend to the work. They have sense of responsibility and they know that you have entrusted this business in my care and this task is my responsibility. I have to take care of it well so that the business owner will also be happy with it. So usually getting the best people for your business, especially your farm, is always difficult because these days people hardly love farming as a work. If you talk about employment and you mention agriculture or farming, they feel reluctant. If maybe you have 100 people applying, if you just say it is about farming, you get about 30% left. From a little encounter, I can see that people find farming not to be a job. It's just like a hobby. But this time around, farming is a big business that, especially in Ghana, where employment is becoming an issue here. Farming is a place that you can find meaning and fulfillment in if you go there and then you give your best. And the next one, according to the people I interacted with, the tips they gave on how they were able to get these best people for their farm is that they look for people who are self-motivated. Self-motivated individuals don't wait for somebody to tell them what you expect to get at the end of it before they take action. They are always proactive. They want to do it. No matter how demoralized things may seem, these people will still find a way. So it's like they are playing, but they are working. Playing, but they are working. So that is it. They are not too serious with the work and they are not also playing with it. Such people, they are self-motivated. They are doing the work, but they don't really see that it is work they are doing. It is a calling and it's what they love to do. I'm not sure you always get the time to sit somebody down, especially an employee. Sit them down every day, talk to them, do this before they do this. You get tired of it. So you need to get people that even before you open your mouth, they have already thought about it. You understand? So that is also what I learned from these people I interacted with. And to me, seeing their workers alone on their business, I could see that yes, the kind of energy they give to the business is a whole new level. To understand that if time is going and then you still want to delay this worker, you see that they try to stop you and then move quickly to do the activities. And I was very, very impressed when I saw them doing that. It's a very nice thing that if you're able to get such people, self-motivated ones and very passionate about their job. And also the next one that they did was based on recommendations. They took recommendation from other business owners, especially those in the similar line of business. If maybe yours is farming, they go to other farm owners. They get to say, Charlie, I love how your people are working. How did you get such a person to work for you? So they move to these business owners or farm owners and say, Master, please, how did you discover this talent? I really love how your guy is doing. And then they might recommend. There were about 3 people that I employed, but I only needed 1. So I tested all of them and they were all good at what they were doing. So I can just get them on the list for you and then you can interview them. And sometimes you base on the people that they employed, like the worker. They base on the worker, how you are working. I can see that your friend should also have a similar trait in them. Can you recommend some of your friends to me who I think will also do what you're doing here? But recommendation does not always work. There are certain things that especially if I'm the one recommending, if I'm not careful enough, I might put my reputation on the line. Because if I recommend somebody to you and the person comes to mess things up, you are not going to trust me anymore, and for your future endeavors, you're not going to involve me. So they find people who are very passionate about the job. They love to do it, whether you tell them or not, they are doing it. And then they are also self-motivated. They don't wait to be given instructions. Very proactive in what they are doing, and they are also being recommended by other people who have also employed similar people, which sometimes does not end well, but majority of it ends well for them, and then they get the right people for their businesses. In the early phase, you're going to struggle to find the best candidate, but with trial and error, and those who are also willing to unlearn and learn certain new things on your business, then those people you can mold them so that they will fit the particular role you want them to do,